I'm Pastor Rhett Wilson here at Georgetown Lutheran Church. It is beautiful in here. We've been getting ready for Christmas, and we want to share it with you. We've been hybrid for worship, in person and online, since June. We have been getting fully vaccinated as a community, practicing common sense and science-based measures like masking and taking care of each other. And I give thanks for the ways in which we've been able to do that. But we couldn't predict that this new variant would come right now, at the worst time to celebrate, and that DC would be hit with the highest case rates of the whole country. The surge has come on really rapidly, and the high rates of transmissibility, even among vaccinated folks, knowing that we're not yet at the peak and we still need to learn about how this will hit us, means that we had to make a fast decision. Just as fast as this has hit our community, we've needed to consider how we can safely worship together on Christmas Eve. So today, our council of leaders, with a recommendation from our health and safety team, made the hard call to decide that Christmas Eve worship will be virtual only this year. Now, I really wanted to light your candles, welcome in some new people into our beautiful space, and to share some sense of Christmas normalcy together. But I want even more for all of you to be safe. I want even more to know when to go home and have to take more tests or stress or spread it with vulnerable family members. I want to keep being faithful in the ways that we have been as a community. So we will be. And we will gather for worship with one online service at 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve by Zoom, Facebook Live, or phone. I want to see your little faces, and we'll get to see the whole thing on our little Zoom boxes. You'll be greeted with still Christmas joy, song, prayers, worship, grab a candle, communion, and we'll gather together. As always, the community will be glad to see you. And if you'd like, Christmas Eve day, I invite you to stop by outside the church here between 1 and 4 p.m. and pick up bulletins, candles, and communion for worship together, and a poinsettia if you are someone who donated one of these. Come and get them and have them for our worship together. Now, this is a pause. It is, however, still Christmas. And I look forward to seeing you on Zoom, and soon again back in person. In the meantime, dear ones, be well, stay safe, get boosted, and be of good cheer. It may feel like Advent's waiting is extending, but we know that God's good news, that Christ is coming to wherever we are, so there will still be joy to the world. And this year, I've held on to this scripture verse from Hebrews. Maybe they too were a dispersed community. Maybe they too were waiting and watching. And we hear in the scripture, let us hold fast to the confession of our hope without wavering, for God who has promised is faithful. And let us consider how to provoke one another to love and good deeds, not neglecting to meet together. So see you Christmas Eve, 5 p.m. on Zoom. Merry Christmas.